Hi, I'm Chris with Bernese the Rockies, and in this video I'm going to show you my 5 simple ways you can adopt your very own puppy. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching the official Bernese the Rockies YouTube channel, a place to be if you love all things Bernese Mountain Dogs. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my 5 simple ways that you can adopt your very own Bernese Mountain Dog puppy from me and Bernese of the Rockies. So there's a good chance if you're watching this video is because you're looking to adopt a Bernese Mountain Dog. Maybe you're researching the breed, and so you're just trying to see if they really are that great of a dog. Maybe you have been blessed yourself with owning a Bernese Mountain Dog, and so you're just looking to see who has puppies available and trying to find a reputable breeder. Now I can do a whole video on how to choose a breeder because breeders are not all the same. And for me, being a reputable breeder means that I do the best I can for my dog. I get certifications done on my dogs. My dogs are members of my family. They live indoors with me. I have just a couple litters every single year, and so for me it's about quality, not quantity. And I just want to take a quick moment to note to you that I have made the decision that I do not mess with Berner Doodles, Golden Mountain Doodles, Great Golden Mountain Doodles, Great Bernese, Miniature Doodle, Miniature Berner Doodle, all that junk. That's why, I don't mess with this stuff. It's just, for some people, they might like a fuzzy hair Bernese, but for me, I want a purebred Bernese Mountain Dog that's quality, healthy, amazing, and just, what a Bernese Mountain Dog is supposed to be. Now granted, I'm here for education first and foremost, and so if you come to me and say, Chris, I really like this kind of dog, and maybe it's not for you. If you run 5Ks all the time, then a Bernese Mountain Dog's not going to probably run with you all the time. I'm not saying they're lazy by any means, but they're kind of more of like the casual strolling, night walks, things like this. And with the Bernese Mountain Dog, they're your shadow. So if you get up to go use a restroom, they're right there with you. You go check the mail, they want to be with you. So if that's not the kind of dog you want, then I would try to help you find a breed that works better for you and your situation. So let's get started. So step number 1 on how to adopt a Bernese Mountain Dog for me is find out when I'm going to have a litter. Now I try to update the Bernese of the Rockies website on the upcoming litter page with any future litters that I have planned, because again, we go to the great lengths to know exactly which dogs we're going to breed, which ones based on their pedigree, their certifications, their genetic testing, so that we can produce the best puppies possible. So with that in mind, typically we only have 2 or 3 litters in an entire year, so it's not per month, things like this. This is something we take a lot of pride in. Is not it's not like an assembly line. This isn't like got to get them in and got to get them out. This is something where we take a lot of pride in what we do. So I'll give you a quick tip here. I have a monthly Berner newsletter, and in this Berner newsletter I talk about tips and stuff about Bernese Mountain Dog, maybe puppy education. I kind of show you recent videos. Also we have a lot of contests, like photo contests and things like this that are all breed. So even if you don't have a Bernese Mountain Dog but you have another dog, we give away gift cards and things like this. So it's a lot of fun. But also one of the key elements is I tell my subscribers about upcoming litters before the public. And so if you look at the newsletter and you say, hey Chris, there's a litter coming up in 6 months, I really want to get a puppy, can you let me know about it? You're going to know before the public does. So if somebody calls me on the phone and says, hey Chris, do you have litters? I say, well, we'll have some later this year. I'm not playing games with people, things like this, but if you're going to go out of your way to at least build a relationship with me, then you are the person I want to work with. It's not like, I'm not a used car salesman kind of person. I'm not the kind of person where I don't look at puppies like a used car, where it's like I got to make a deal a day. For me, I want to build a relationship with you. So if I can help you with education, with getting ready for a puppy, I want to help you along the way. So that way, when you bring home a puppy, you're ready for it. So again, step 1, find out when I'm going to have a litter. If you email me, I'll let you know an idea of when we're having a litter. If you're a subscriber, you will already know. So step number 2, a confirmed litter. So again, even though I think I may know when a litter is going to be born, doesn't mean that we're going to be blessed with puppies. And if we do, we could have 9 females and no males, and maybe you want a male. And for me, I don't believe in settling. So if you say, you know, I really want a male, or I'll settle for a female, there's a good chance that, you know, that's not going to work out, because for me, settling is like a horrible word. For me, I want you to feel like you love your puppy, male or female. And so if you say, you know, Chris, I really want a female, then I want to do whatever I can to provide you with the female. If you say, Chris, I'm really open to any gender because I know how beautiful and how wonderful Bernese Mountain Dogs are, then that's a lot easier to work with, of course. You know, I can help you a lot better. But I work with a lot of organizations and you know, people that need therapy dogs and stuff, and they need a specific gender. So I try to do the best I can. So again, step number 2 is, you know, a confirmed litter. So a litter is born. We have an exact count. Now we do pre-whelping x-rays, and so we have an idea of how many are supposed to be born, but until they're actually born, again, it's kind of a mystery. So, and for me, I hand deliver every single puppy. And no, this doesn't mean that I bring it to your house in a cool little van. Unfortunately, I've been asked that many times. But when I say hand delivered, that means I know Mother Nature can take the course. But for me, I shoot for 100% success rate. So this means when the puppies are being born, I'm helping them breathe for the first time, and then we give them to mom. So after they're breathing, they're up and going, then we give them to mom, they start nursing, and then nature takes its course. So again, step number 1, we're guessing on the litter. Step number 2, now we have puppies born. So now we know, okay, this is what we're working with, and then we go to step number 3. So in step number 3, it's more of, now I'm looking at, okay, I have, say, 5 males, 5 females, and now when did you contact me? So I may send out an email to the newsletter subscribers and say, hey everybody, the puppies were born. You know, if you're interested, let me know. But usually people are pretty on top of things. So if they say, Chris, you know, I know you're saying you're having a litter in the summertime or in December or whatever, and I spoke to you 8 months ago, and I'm really excited to get a puppy. You know, we spoke many times. Can we, you know, possibly adopt one of these puppies? And so at this point is when we accept the deposit and that we give you a puppy contract saying, you know, all the good things we're going to do for your puppy, you know, the shots and dewormings and you know, the health guarantees and things like this. And also, this is the time we start meeting families, because typically for like the year of 2015, we had 1,500 people contact us to adopt a Bernese Mountain Dog puppy, and I adopted out 15. I don't have enough hands, but I adopted out 15. So you can do the math, somewhere around 1% of my puppies were adopted based on how many people contacted me. My first litter of 2016, I had 509 families try to buy a puppy from me, and I was blessed with 5 puppies. So again, this can kind of show you the range of why it's so hard to find the right families, because you know, if I met every single family, I would never have a life. So, you know, again, but if you send me an email, you say, Chris, you know, we're looking at getting a puppy later this year. This is my timestamp. So this is me saying, hey, I'm contacting you in February. We're looking to get a puppy in August. But this way you know that, hey, I'm waiting. I believe in you as my breeder. And, you know, I really want to work with you. So again, step 1, we're kind of guessing on puppies. Step 2, we have puppies. Step 3, now we choose our families and we give you a puppy contract. We accept the $200 deposit, and we start the adoption process. Okay, so with step 4, now we're in the meet and greet session. So this is where, you know, at week 4 is when you come and pick out your puppy for the first time. And this is where you play with them and you know, get to choose the one that you want. Now, a lot of times it works out great because a lot of times the puppy will choose the person. And I love that kind of you know, environment with the adopting family and the puppies. Now, granted, there's always that first pick and there's always the last pick. And so for us, we're very blessed that I have never really experienced a runt myself, because for us, you know, we really try to, you know, work hard on our quality, and the puppies are usually always within like ounces of each other. So it's one of those things where even if it's the last puppy, you know, a lot of times it's that meant to be puppy where it's meant to be for you and your family. So between weeks 0 or 1 to week 4, this is where the puppies are building their immune system. So hopefully, you know, they can be, you know, healthy and happy as they grow older, because all it takes is somebody to come in with like parvo or something bad and they get really sick and it could be fatal. So we really appreciate your patience with us, because A lot of times we'll have big litters of like 11 puppies, and we're trying to give everybody 2 hours or so so they can choose out their puppies. And of course, you don't want that one person, that family there with you that's like, oh, every time you touch a puppy, it's like, oh, that's the one I want. So we try to do things in order. So, family that has the male will come, like number 1 pick male, then the number 2 pick male, whatever. So that way it's nice and organized. And again, we appreciate your process, your patience in this process. So some breeders do not allow visitations, but for us, we do it at week 4. You pick out your puppy, and then after that, we can take appointments and schedules, if you choose to visit your puppy more than that before they go home. And then finally, week 5, your puppy goes home. So it's a very simple process. So again, step 1, we're just trying to guess, educated guess, when the puppies will arrive and what we're planning to do. Step 2, the puppies have actually been born. Step 3, now we find the most quality families. Step 4, you pick out your puppy. Step 5, your puppy goes home. So very simple, very fun. So again, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can email me or visit BerneseOfTheRockies.com. So until next time, hug a dog and be blessed.